buzz, 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 buzz. I wanna just play because I do wanna be a worker like you. And you, and you, and you. Buzz, 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 buzz. I wanna just play because I do wanna be a worker like you. And you, buzz, 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 buzz.
Welcome back, guys. So here we are, day 5. I was actually going to do this on day 7, but I had some free time today. It was Victoria Day today. I don't know if the weather's going to get any better than this. It's about, I don't know, 26 degrees Celsius right now. About noon right now, so most of the bees should be kind of out foraging. Good activity. I came here the last couple days just to check on everything, and so far it's been really good. See bees going, coming, no real issues. So my objective today, which is something you always want to have, is I want to check the Inframe feeder that I installed last time, filled it up with a gallon of 1-to-1, just so they could kind of make comb and keep going. And I want to find the queen, make sure she's laying. If I don't find her, at least if I see some eggs or something, then that'll be good. And I want to check the brood box and see how fast they've been expanding. Because I have one of those frame feeders in there, really I only have 9 frames because it's a 10 frame box. So if they're filling it too quickly, I'm going to add a second one on there. I don't think it's been enough time for them to add a second one, but we'll see, right? We don't want to build the hive up too fast and then there's too much space there, right? We want to kind of get her filling up that 10 or 9 frames, I guess, as quick as possible. So I'm going to suit up, we're going to start the smoker, and we're going to get started. So give me a sec and we'll do that. So I apologize, I don't have my tripod yet. I did get it ordered, so hopefully in the future videos there, we're gonna have a lot better quality stuff. So what I'm using here is just basically a bedding that you use for like rabbits and stuff like that. I saw a couple guys using these and they had really good outcomes with it. So we just basically put a little bit in there. And this is one thing I think kind of learn over time about how to get it done well. Just using a little mini torch to kind of get it started. And the problem I had last time is I had massive flames coming out of it, which I think obviously I got it a little bit too hot. I didn't have that bottom piece in the feeder or the smoker last time, that little metal one, so I'm going to try it this time, see if it helps. Got the flame going. A little bit of smoke, right? I don't want too much. I think that was my problem last time, is I actually let it catch too much on fire. I don't know if you can see it, but there is smoke coming out. It's just not heavy billowing. You can definitely see it smoking though. Actually, I think if I let it sit in there a little bit, it'll catch fire a little bit more. Right? You just want a warm or cool smoke, not a hot. That worked pretty well. Pretty good. Not bad at all. I'd say that was a success. All right, so let's get suited up. Not bad. So, I'm gonna put my gloves on, change the camera angle. I got my J-hook here. We have our objective, and we'll kind of go from there. And I'll change the camera view again. So I think I can call myself a beekeeper. We're basically going to start smoking it a little bit, not too much, right? And then we'll open up the hive. I'll try to get some shots inside. But our objective, find the queen, check the feeder, make sure there's enough syrup there, and see how far they've come through the brood boxes. Put the telescoping cover aside. You can definitely hear them. You start seeing them coming out too, right? Just let them adjust, give them a minute. If you're watching this video going, should I do this? Is this something that looks interesting? I would say so. It is so much fun to learn all this stuff. So we're gonna open this and we're gonna check for the queen, make sure she's not there. Right? Because sometimes she can be on the top. Don't see her, so that's a good sign. Just put that aside. So what I do notice is they didn't eat too much other pollen patty, which I put about a half of it here, so I guess there is a decent amount, but not overly. They've eaten that much. I can see a little bit of burr comb on the chalk here. We'll just scrape that off. I want to do this gently so we don't hurt these guys. Alright, so what the smoker does is it basically goes and it tells them to gorge on the food, on the honey. We're going to take one frame here. we can see they haven't even touched this one. Number 2, nothing either. Got from the guy who gave me the nuke. So you can see it's a honey frame there. So I don't assume that I'm gonna see the queen there, but you can see them gorging on everything. Right. Gonna have to work on my focusing. I'm sorry if you can't see that. It's only been 5 days, so they don't really have it too sticky here. Just want to be careful. So this is a brood frame. Some cap brood on this side, and nectar. No eggs, just the center brood. See, they're relatively calm as well. So we have pollen, we have some cap brood. So what I'm looking for is the queen right now. I'll show her. Nothing, just a lot of pollen, nectar, some capped in the top there. Good brood patch on that one. Right all around the center there. You can see them building out the comb. This is not one of mine that I gave them. So what I find interesting is the cap brood. They have nectar and pollen in some of those cells. Don't see her as of yet. I'm hoping maybe this frame will see her. Been relatively good as well, pretty calm. see brood. I do see eggs on this one. So there's eggs there, so I know she's somewhere near, at least actively laying. Nothing yet. Let's try the next one. It's definitely heavier. A brood, pollen honey. Trying to find her first, and then I can show you guys once I do, if I find her. Nothing there. There's a chance I've missed her, but we'll check the next frame. So these 5 frames with bees are all the ones that were given to me. That came in the package. We can see they've been working on the first frame there, right? So this is after 5 days, so at least they're starting, right? And then the last frame, nothing. So let's move these back. I'm just gonna do a quick one over of these again, just to see if I can see her. I would assume she'd be on the middle one here. Definitely the heaviest one. Sorry I'm not chatting that much. I'm just trying to look for her here. One of the issues I'm having is I wear glasses and it's almost 30 degrees out and I am sweating. The bees are relatively calm, so I'm just gonna try taking this off. Allow me to see better as well. Gorging away on honey. It's one of the honey frames. I doubt she'd be on here. Kind of at a predicament now, right? I've looked through them twice. I haven't found her. I have seen some eggs. Not as many as I thought it'd be. There's a decent amount of caproot in there though. It's so hot out. So, do I take another quick look? Or do I know that the eggs are there? Me being new, right? I probably can't identify her as quick as most. The bees are being relatively calm. I don't want to bug them too much longer, but obviously I want to ensure that she's doing okay. This is the Inframe feeder. Actually, it didn't use as much sugar as I thought they would have by now. I think there was some comb in there. I don't know if that was from before. Maybe I'll take one more quick look because I have my mask off. Try to find her. From the back because I would assume she's back there. Last time I found her, she was in a huddle. There's probably 10 bees around her. Oh, there she is. So here's a frame with a queen. I hope it's in focus enough. Actually, what we're gonna do. So here's a frame of bees. Can you identify where she is? It's a good little test for you. She is right here. There she is. You can see her body's a lot bigger, right? A lot more pointed. She's definitely darker. I can hardly see anything on the camera, so my apologies if it's not in focus. There we go. So our second objective is done. So you can see here, here's the, let's try to get the light better for you guys. So we have the in-frame feeder there. Then we have the new frame they're working on right there. We have brood nectar, and then we have honey there. So maybe what we want to do is we want to move the honey one over and then give them more brood. So I'm actually going to replace one of those. So there we go. We completed our objectives. I can see that they're starting to get a little upset. So we're going to wrap this up, put everything back on. Smoker's still smoking, thank goodness. So our first day doing a hive inspection. Hive inspection number 1, done. Our objective was to see if they needed more room. They don't. We found the queen, and we checked the in-frame feeders, and everything looked good. One thing I can tell you is it's super hot. That's why I had to take the mask off. But I felt comfortable with it. Just they didn't seem very aggressive whatsoever. You might have seen me swat the odd one away from my face, which is probably nothing you should do. But second time being around bees, I don't think it's too bad. If I would have felt a lot more intimidated if they were around my face a lot more when I was wearing the mask, I probably wouldn't have done it. But very cool, very cool. Great to see the queen. Wish I saw a lot more of the egg cells. So, but they're building up their comb. There are a bunch of cap brood, so those will hatch. She'll relay, and they're building up more comb on some of those frames. We did replace the honey frame on the very end with an empty frame. So hopefully they'll start building it up. Right? They've only been here 5 days. I did want to wait until 7 days, but partially because the weather's so nice right now, and the other reason is I just got excited. So you hear the rooster? That's awesome. So that is it. I hope you guys had fun watching me. If I screwed up at all, by all means tell me. I probably shouldn't have left the queen out on that frame so long, but I want to give it a good shot of her, right? And I gotta figure out the thing a little bit more. Alright, take care guys, thanks.
Buzz, 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 buzz. I wanna just play because in the sun, he was such a lazy bum, just drinking and fooling around, checking out the scenes, meeting other queens. He became the man about town, buzzing all day